Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, Welcome to the show. Another edition, Mini Ninjas, open discussion. 49cc, 66cc, 80cc, street legal bikes. Um, Sorry, I'm a little late getting started. I'm just getting out of work, so I don't know how much of a show it's actually going to even be. But I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys a little bit and make sure you knew what was going on as well. So, um, just waiting for a bus right now. And then I got about a half hour ride home, 10-minute walk. So, the phone's on like 50% as it is. I don't know how much of this we're actually going to get in, but just wanted to open up the channel and let you guys do what you do, and hopefully things take their course and you have a good time one way or another. So, but I'm out here to show you a little bit about where I'm at, what's going on. This is the community college right here, the end of it, backside of it. Been cutting sheetrock all day, ready for a bong hit in bed. Had a huge lunch, so I don't have to worry about dinner too much. But one of these times we'll actually get this live at 5 right, and maybe maybe we'll be able to continue it too. But it's always something, it seems, just the way it is. Not sure who else is on here right now, but it says a bunch of people have joined in. Welcome to the show. If you're new to the channel, keep coming back. We do all kind of things bike related. Yeah, love to have you subscribe and stick around for more fun. So please do give us a thumbs up if you can. And yeah. Well, anyway, Leonard, I'm not sure if you're there, but he was jagging my chain about 10 minutes ago. I guess the phone was on silent or something. I missed it, but so I said, we're waiting for you. Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me. I might have forgot altogether, as tired as I am, but anyhow, thanks for being here. Speed freaks, swing nuts, gearheads, nutballs, friends, family, and beyond. And yeah, keep it going. And hope you have some fun. Op1 is here. What's up, Op? Nice to see you. Thanks for being here, Zilla. I get some money out of my wallet here while I'm waiting for this bus. I struggle with it trying to get on. You're tired, but you're here. So you have been listening. What's up, Leonard? I haven't got to watch your, I think you got a second video up, something about taking a ride or whatever it is on the green bike. Did you? I'm not sure if you got that new motor on it. I watched the first one, but to be honest, I can't. What's it? Evening, fellas, indeed. Yeah, man. Thank you guys for being here. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you care to. At least give us a thumb. Whatever. I don't know. This weather in New England is nuts, man. I don't know about you guys. Maybe it's just something that we think is peculiar, but it was 60 degrees at lunch. It's probably 45 right now. It's. I mean, it's in the middle of winter. It should be 20 degrees or something like that. But I mean, we had 3 inches of rain, I think, yesterday. That would have been like, what, 3 feet of snow. It's like 11 inches of snow to an inch of rain. So maybe that was a good thing, but yeah, it's running nice. Hold on, fighting the Pericles around. Okay. 31 in Northern California? Good grief. Oh, my bus is here, guys. To bear with me. Try to navigate this shit show. At least I didn't have to wait too long. Stick around. Stay with me, fellas. Be right back with you. Yeah, it's just crazy here, though. One day it's 5 inches of snow, and the next day it's going down to Mobile Station on Route 2.
So you're going south, right?
Yeah, southbound. Yep. Thank you. No worries. Thanks for letting me know. Anybody getting confused? All right. So, I'm supposed to really be talking on this thing when I'm on the bus, but we'll figure it out. We go for a scenic drive-by. Turn the camera around. Alright, it's the sticks, bro. How I use public transportation. Take us around, yeah. So, yeah, that's like I said, that's the community college right there. You can't really begin to perspective that thing in. It's got to be, I don't know, 2-3 acres at least, but kind of an odd shape. I don't remember they made it back in like the 60s or what, but it's kind of like an oval. So, I guess you could, yeah, no, there's two round parts. This is round on one end, it's round on the other end. But I don't think it's like connected. I haven't been in there in like 20 years. This internet might be spotty, guys. So if it drops off, I apologize ahead of time. But oh. No, I just hope the trees don't get confused. I remember being out west when I was out there in the Iowa area for a little while, and we had a really, really mild winter, and all the trees started cutting, or whichever one it is, maples or oaks or something like that. You talking to me, sir? Oh, no, I was just... I'm getting yelled at. I guess I'm not supposed to be talking on the phone without whatever, but they can hear me anyhow. I got my hand right up next to the phone, so it's like a little thing to make it. Anyway, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, the trees 1 year out there. So when I was there for a couple years, and we had this really, really warm winter, and then whatever tree it was started budding ahead of time. And then the cold came in and got a cold snap. It went down to like 30 degree, not even 30, yeah, 30. I think it was 30 below, 20 or 30 below for like a week straight. And it killed all those trees. Well, the leaves on them anyhow. I don't know if it killed them all, but springtime when all the other leaves were like green on the trees, it looked like they were all dead, like it was fall time. It was kind of weird. Yeah, free bus ride. Yeah. Yeah, man. Take you all around Rhode Island. We are in Warwick right now, and we're headed kind of, let's see, the bus already left the airport if I'm not mistaken, so you won't get to see that, but TF Green's up the street from here. I don't know, I think we're on like either 4 or 95 right now. I'm not even sure. else joined us, but thanks for being here. This is definitely not the usual mini Ninja Bike Builders crew. I apologize if you're just joining us. I just got out of work. I wanted to open up the channel so everybody could talk and listen to me ramble on as usual. But yeah, so we're at like the 495 interchange here. Like a couple miles. Yeah, we had like I said, we had sunshine and 60 degrees, if not 65 degrees at lunchtime. And by 2 o'clock, it was down to probably 40, 45. Makes no sense, but I think they said there's a big storm coming in tonight or tomorrow morning. It's supposed to rain or snow or whatever the heck it is. So anyway, but drastic weather change. Now you guys can see these poles that are off on the side right here. I try to get back in on. They run kind of parallel to the highway for most of the state, and then they go down into like, I don't know if it's New York or New Jersey, out through Connecticut, all the way up through Mass too, I think. So if you get pissed off at anybody out here, just come out here and make yourself a copper bolo and throw it up over the wires. You shut the whole thing down. Wow, it's raining down south with the Hop 1, guys. No wonder he's not riding right now. Hey, I'm glad you're here with us again, brothers. Good to have you. We should be entering into, is it North Kingston or West Greenwich? I'm not even quite sure right off. The lines around here are so screwy. Like, you're in certain roads, like you could be in the township, drive back into another township that you just left, and then drive forward and be in a complete, like a third one altogether. Like, so there is the New York interchange right there. It's 10 minutes down the road and you're in Connecticut, or 15 minutes. Doesn't take long. Last comment was hard. Alright. Let it slide this time, Leonard. $5 in the swear jar. Sorry about that, guys. I'm glad I made it back. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I was going to say. You mentioned the white stuff. Yeah, I've definitely got some problems with that shit. Snow is a 4-letter word. It reminds me, what was that movie years and years back? It was, what the heck was that guy's dick? It was like one of the crazy dudes from, was he in Weird Science? No, I can't remember. His name was like Booger. It was with John Cusack. He kept trying to kill himself. He had to talk. It was at the beginning of the movie, and he got to the top of the mountain. He's like, "Wow, look at all this snow, man! But you could make a killing selling this stuff." This is it. You remember it too? He's like, ooh, look at all that snow, yeah. Headed into the pine tree section of things. Right here, all this. We get a lot of pine trees here in Rhode Island. It's kind of similar to Maine. Massachusetts has a good amount of mixed hardwood, but I'd say half this state, if not 3/4 of it's pine trees. Thank you, Leonard. So yeah, we're leaving Route 4 and getting on Route 2 now. And this is kind of like this is like a 2-lane road here. Route 4 is, and then Route 2 is just 1 lane each direction. This road you can actually ride your bike on. I've done it, I don't know, countless times. Route 2 is actually what I live off of, but it kind of winds all through the state, kind of north to south. I guess the bus ride isn't making everybody happy. The traffic dropped way off, unfortunately, so well, it is what it is. At least some of you guys are still around here to at least get to talk with each other. Not too bad a ride. We'll go down here a little bit further and then turns into 102, and then 102 goes back into 2. You can see the bike lane here is almost like as wide as a whole car lane on most of this road, actually, which is awesome. They have like tours where people come from like New York or other places to ride their bikes here. Actually, I think they go all the way up somewhere in Maine, down through Mass, into Rhode Island here. Bus is not electric, sir, it's diesel. I know they do have some new electric buses, but I really don't know much about them other than that. And quite frankly, guys, the whole green thing, I mean, it seems like a good idea, but you're talking about a humongous diesel earth mover that's mining whatever. You're talking about transporting that somewhere with diesel or gas, and then it's got to be refined in a plant that's run off of either coal or nuclear, and then you got all the waste from that on both the refining end of it and the actual electrical cost of producing the energy. So I mean, all these solar fields and stuff, you know, it's a good idea, but they got a shelf life of 30 years, and then we got to redo all that. And they say that the carbon footprint is either equal to or higher than just in the production of them. So it seems like a good solution, but you know, like my dad was saying the other day, what happens when you have a fucking hailstorm? You know, there's just things that don't add up, and then you can't use them at nighttime. The solar, if you guys look up the solar wind farms, Just look up on YouTube sometime, burying solar blades or something to that effect, and you'll see videos on there. These things don't last long at all. You think they're fiberglass, they're high quality, they're not going to snap, they're not going to break down. They deteriorate just from spinning around in air for whatever reason. And then you got the ones that are out in the water offshore that the salt water eats up. The pictures I saw on there are just massive. It's like miles long of just like a huge open pit with hundreds and thousands of these blades in there, and they don't biodegrade or anything. So, there's no easy solution. There's no easy fix. But, I guess maybe like the propane buses, or when we get to that point where they're talking about really ramping up the hydrogen car now and the separation of, whatever that is, the oxygen out of the water, and it causes the hydrogen to be produced. So, but, anyway, yeah. No, I'm not talking it down, Leonard. I mean, it is a good thing. I know a friend of mine, I think he's got either 2 or 4 panels, and he's never home. And he hooked up little LED stringer lights, almost like you'd put on a Christmas tree or something. And so he's got them spaced evenly, and it's not bright light, but it allows you to, do most things that you would want to do. And then, I don't know, a couple other little things that he has hooked up to it, but he runs his house off of that. I know most people get somewhere around like 15 to 20 of these solar panels on there, but you could probably do it with a lot less and still save yourself money, or at least have a good backup bank, if something did happen where you guys are out in the sticks, as you said. I tried to talk my dad into it for a while, and we discussed it, and just after hearing so many things about it, it's just like, yeah, okay, it's not really green. It's, if anything, it might save a little bit, but if any, it's probably just equal to or as, if not even worse. My biggest thing, which I remember from my childhood, Leonard, being on a farm in a couple of different places, we didn't have. We made a solar panel, but it was, if you take pop cans and cut them in half, and you have them in the big box, you get an old screen door, or not a screen door, but a glass sliding door or something, and to put it over top of it, and then you just had a bunch of insulation inside of it with the cans, and then ran your water line through, copper water line through, and then you were able to heat your water without having to pay for that, which was an enormous savings. And then along with that too, then you could have a small like a fan in the bottom of the box that would blow the hot air into the house in the daytime. You'd have not free heat, but it'd be making the heat, and then just the electricity that was blowing it into the house, so you could heat a couple of rooms pretty efficiently like that. I think that was really the best bet, because I don't know, maybe it isn't, who knows, but yeah, just like a big solar hot box, not really a solar panel. I don't know if you guys can see out of here now. It's like the train. It's part of one of the train stops here. Train runs from New York into Connecticut, and then up to Providence, and then Goes from Providence up to Boston, and then from Boston to it splits, I want to say, like into New Hampshire or something. New Hampshire and Vermont. We're now on the 102, which runs, I think, about an east and west on a state. It runs between Route 2 and Route 3. It may go out a little further on the other side of 3. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But we go back up to the interchange and then jump back on a 2 south. Still with me, brother? All right. There's something to do. Put it on in the background and just watch the scenery go by. Put some good music on. Make up your own movie. Shit. Kind of cool. The reflection, so it's like you're looking at 2 cameras all at once.
Rhode Island Route 102 and Rhode Island Route 2.
I'm not sure who else is with us, but thanks for being part of the channel and for the support. If you're a long-time friend and if you're new to the channel, please do think about subscribing and hitting the notification bell. We're supposed to go live every Monday. We used to go every Sunday, but we're supposed to go live at 5. We go live other times though, quite a bit when I do have the time or energy for it. So yeah, please check us out. Okay. It's just a little shopping plaza up the street from my house. We got Home Depot, we got Dunkin' Donuts, we got a Wendy's, we got a bank, and we got a grocery store, and a Petco. You gotta be able to buy treats for your pets too, I guess. You said you're gonna stick. See, that was all the excitement for the next 10-15 minutes of driving in any direction around here. This is one of the only places I love riding, but it scares me. There's like no room at all on the side of the road, and they just fly through here. But just like this last, like where we were at the Home Depot up to here, this quarter mile or half mile, whatever it is, and then we turn back on the Route 2. and then it opens wide up. I'll try to show you again here if I can, but you got literally a full car breakdown lane pretty much all the way to like another 15 or 20 miles south of here. Oh, anyway, can't really tell it from where I'm sitting, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a designated bike highway, whatever that means. It's like go limit to the end. Don't worry, Leonard. We're only about 4 miles away from the house, so you don't have much further to go. I'll have to wrap it up pretty soon here. Anyway, I think the phone might die on us in the meantime. This establishment over here, I don't know if I ever talked about it in any other videos, but it's big. No, this is a greenhouse right here, but behind it in the back is actually supposed to be another greenhouse, and they stopped them from making it because they said it wasn't a. There's a law that tells you in Rhode Island, if you're making a greenhouse, you don't have to have a building permit. So they bought the land there, which sits on 2 different townships, Exeter and North Kingston. And then somebody stopped them because they said it's a permanent structure because it's steel and it's not easily removable. But that little, whatever that is, 5 acres or something there, they were gonna put up a tomato garden in there, and they would grow up the poles in that thing. And they said that was supposed to produce 85% of the tomatoes in all of Rhode Island. So I don't know if other people, farmers or co-ops or something complained as well in other parts of the state, but for whatever reason that's been sitting there for quite some time, just taking up empty space, unfortunately, because talking about green energy and innovative ideas and solutions, that seemed like it was really, really awesome to me, especially when Bill Gates and whoever else is buying up all the damn farmland in America to sell to the Chinese or some other shit. So, but yeah, I'd like to see them finish that off. It's a worldwide conglomerate. You buy stock in it, and then you get a return. You become an owner of the company, however it shares, whatever. I don't really know. There's a couple of different rumors about why they stopped it. That's the one thing that I know that I've been told though, is that it's not a. They said it wasn't a greenhouse. They didn't need the permit, but then they said, well, yeah, it's a permanent structure. You need the permit. Then one township wanted to give them the permit, the other one didn't. I don't know. It's like I said, it could be just other farmers complaining to put them out of business. But I'll try to get the name for you, and I'll give you a call or a text sometime. Like I said, there's places like that all over the world. Some of them do lettuce, some of them do like cucumbers, different things in different climates and regions. So, but I think that one, why they said it was going to be a greenhouse, is because they've been wrapped in like plastic, or the roof would have been left open to the sun. So, I mean, if you could do that just in like a building like that, produce all the tomatoes basically for the whole state, and like, it seems like they should be doing that worldwide. Never mind. Yeah, I will, man. I don't have money usually, but I often driving the bike by there go, geez, I really wish I did, because I'd love to put something into it and then have it for the future, or just give it to the kids or nieces and nephews or something. But anyway, well, we're almost here. I'm gonna get off and get myself some Chinese or something for dinner, so gonna have to cut it short. They have a major cell phone tower over top of the building, and you can get no service, like basically anywhere in the parking lot. So,